Hey there, I'm going to show you a quick little tutorial on how to modify your host files. Sometimes your IT guys want you to look at a different website but with the same host name. So to do this, you have to modify your host file. Well, and they will give you an IP address. So let's say that you are giving some IP address and a host name to put into your host file. Well, how do you do this? So first you need to go to Notepad and run it as an administrator. So I'll bring up Notepad, and then in this case, I'll right-click, select Run as Administrator. So go ahead and say Modify. Next thing I need to do is I need to open up the host file on my Windows system. So you navigate to where your Windows system is, and then mine is under my C drive, and I go to Windows, then I go to System 32, then I go to Drivers. And then you'll see under drivers, you'll see etc. And now this is the directory where the host file lives, but you don't see the host file here. And that is because Notepad always was looking for a type text file. So you need to look at all files. And now you'll see your host file. And when you open it up, you'll see that by default it has some examples of how to add a host file. So I'm just going to add an example host file here. Let's say that your company's xyz.com and your admin guy told you to go to 10.0.10.1, and then you just type xyz.com and then you save it. Now if you get a permissions error here when trying to save it, then that is most likely you did not open this up as an administrator, this text file. Now you can choose to close this file. Now one thing that's important is when you go to your host, when you launch you're ready to go test. Now one thing that's important is if you had any IE or Chrome windows open, that page might be cached going to the proper server. So you'll have to stop that, and you have to clear the cache or restart your Internet Explorer and test again to see the new host setting.